I call the honourable member Katrina Shanks.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. It's my pleasure to take a call on this bill tonight. I'd just like to acknowledge the ministers and the work they've done on this bill, and also the chair of the Select Committee, Scott Simpson. The way he chaired this bill, getting it back into the House, was fantastic. And also the officials and the time and effort they put into this bill. We kept on sending them back for more information, and they kept on coming back, and it was fantastic to see the level of detail they got for us during this bill. We had 32 submitters come and submit to the Select Committee on this bill. 15 of them were supportive of the bill, and 17 provided comments but didn't indicate a position on the bill. And most of those submitters, actually, we made changes to the bill while it was in the Select Committee to address those concerns that were raised. So I'd like to thank them for the time and effort they put into their submissions, especially those which travelled long distances to get to Wellington to see us. What we have currently is a piece of legislation from 2001 which has appeared to be insufficiently transparent in relation to campaign donations, particularly with the anonymous donations which we've heard so much about. The definition is actually amended in this bill, and it's amended to be in line with the Electoral Act. So it's saying that candidates must disclose the identity of a donor if they reasonably should know who that donor is and can identify them, and also with a third party or other people administering the campaign, they're also obliged to disclose the identity of that donor as well. So that's most probably the first big part of this piece of legislation. The second one is the size of the donation. So once again, we're mirroring the Electoral Act and limiting the size of the donation to $1,500. That's increased. And if you get over that amount, the additional that you get over that amount will have to be paid to the authority administering the election, whoever that will be at that time. And the third area I want to touch on is where people live. There was concern in the initial bill when submitters came in that if they disclosed where they live, that they might be in danger and they might have safety concerns. So that was changed to just say that you'd only have to show where you live, not actually your address, to alleviate some of those concerns. And I suppose the big thing about this is about ensuring that we have a transparent donations system in the local body elections coming up in 2013. And as with all elections, this is very important, that there is transparency, that the people of New Zealand can have faith, that they understand what's happening and that it is legal. So, Mr Speaker, I commend this bill to the House.
I call the honourable member Dennis O'Rourke.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. New Zealand First supports the bill. We acknowledge the many small but valuable amendments which have